Did you ever feel like a total creep as soon as you leave the house specifically to talk to women on the street? Now, this is the mental block that one of my students in the recent Copenhagen workshop is struggling with. So I'm sharing my mindset, and especially the mindset shift that turns you from a pickup artist into a social guy. Now, later in the video, I'll also share the importance of getting into a social flow in order to warm up and actually raise your success with women, and very important, why you owe it to your future self to really work on your charisma now and this year. So enjoy the video. Oh, by the way, if you want to work with me and my team on the street, approaching ladies and get feedback in real time, I have 3 more workshops coming up this year, the last ones of 2024. Check the schedule below, book a call, see you there.
It's an identity shift. So, you know, again, you're saying these negative things because you associate approaching with these negative archetypes because you've maybe been conditioned by friends, family, I don't know, social stuff, history of pickup artistry, and that's in your mind, but that's maybe not reality. That's just in your mind. It's just negative beliefs you put on that action. When you can reframe that as like, you're just a social guy. Of course you're gonna talk to somebody if they're interesting. What would people have done 100 years ago before technology? They had to talk to each other. So it's actually normal, it's social. This is how I evolved. Also then, that's just like, it's normal. And then also like, I owe it to myself. I want to get somewhere. So you can put a little bit the hustle in it as well. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because sometimes you get it too much like, oh yeah, maybe I go to tennis here, maybe I go to uni here, maybe I go out with some friends here. And then you don't really do it. But when you are like, okay, I want to walk a trip, you know,
yeah,
and then I'm going to do some approaching.
Or competition mindset of like, okay, what if I don't approach her and another guy approaches her? Like today, that when I told you guys, like I wanted to approach that girl, I hesitated 20 seconds, this guy was like, fuck, you know? Like I was happy for him that he did it. I was like, shit, why not me? And you just think, maybe it can help you, like around the corner is some guy who's about to approach her. So if you don't do it, he will do it as like imaginary. So it's just the identity shift of you're not doing approaches. You're not out there doing approaches. You are the kind of guy who, when he sees a beautiful girl, he says hi to her. And what's wrong with that, you know? That's just who you are. Like you're not eating blueberries and constantly thinking, now I'm doing healthy nutrition. Now I'm doing healthy nutrition. Today I'm doing, you're just like, I'm a healthy guy and the healthy guy eats blueberries or whatever, you know? You're not constantly, when you play tennis, you're not constantly thinking, I'm doing this to be fit, I'm doing this to be fit. You're just playing tennis because tennis keeps you fit or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just who you are. Maybe not yet, but you have to aspire to become that guy. Because you know if you're not, there's all these negative consequences.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think I have to be more like, it's not weird, I'm just walking around and then I see cute girls.
It's not weird.
But for example, also when there's different sets, like for example, today I got very sunburned because I was in Borgens, outside in the sun. And you know, then you have girls lying around in bikinis and
yeah.
That it's a bit different than like walking up to them when they're just walking.
Sure. Yeah, then
like,
it's about activating yourself or embodiment or warm-ups. I mean, that's where it gets into coaching, right? Yeah. Of course, like to go from here to here and there's distance.
It's much different to approach
how do we
like
gap
a group
that?
of girls laying than somebody that's easy.
Yeah, in my program there's like meditation routines for that. So you listen to like a 10-minute audio that gets you pumped, for example, or there is like a 5-step. I filmed something that's like 5 steps to get you from feeling a bit anxious to feeling social. So it's like warm up in the gym, you know, or stuff like that. But the main thing is you owe it to your future self to be social because it's gonna bring good stuff into your life.
Yeah, maybe also get into that rhythm.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I was just thinking because we did the same thing on the beach like years ago, me and my friend, and we brought a volleyball and playing cards. And you just asked, "Oh, do you want to play cards with us?"
On the beach?
Yeah, on the beach.
Okay.
Do you want to play volleyball? It was the most awkward playing volleyball for 30 minutes. And then we played cards for like 3 hours, and then we was like, yeah, we should leave, and then he was like, yeah, we should leave, and then the mother was behind. behind them. So she would stand up, yeah girls, we are leaving now, and we didn't know the mother was there for like 3 hours or something.
And then, did you get their Instagram?
Then I told my friend he should get the number. I didn't get the number on the little sister because I thought if she was too young.
Yeah.
And then they're still together like 5-7 years later.
Wait, what? That was 7 years ago?
Pretty much.
Oh shit. Okay. So that was a story how they found each other. Okay.
So you just I remember when you talked about it.
Ah, right. Like it was awkward, but now they got married, so fuck it. Basically, that's the point.
Not married, but yeah.
Yeah.
they are together still. But
Exactly.
It was so awkward.
Yeah.
So like there was no talk pretty much for 3 hours.
Oh wow.
It was just like playing volleyball super awkward. I was like, should we leave because I feel uncomfortable? And he was like, no, she got a good booty. And yeah.
Yeah, good. And it's like, I mean, I said it's not weird, but yes, it's cringe and awkward. But fuck it, you know. It's like you're gonna cringe anyway in life. You can't avoid cringe. Like just become comfortable in the cringe. Like I made videos on that. You can't avoid discomfort here and there. Like you don't want to be the guy who's always comfortable. And it's like you know this in the gym. You know this with studying. You know you don't want to study all the time. You don't want to lift weights. But like there, it's like the outcome is very obvious. Like bigger muscles, better job, more money. But the social awkwardness, it's not that clear. Like it's a bit fuzzy, you know? But like, trust me, obviously, logically, if you're connecting all the time with people and you build your network, of course good things gonna come from that. So you owe it to your future self to have a successful life, abundance, cool network, cool guys, to be that guy, to meet a cool wife, you know? Be a cool father, be a cool grandfather who teaches his grandsons and stuff.